think she's over you. Think again. Watch till the end to uncover the hilarious, sneaky, and totally surprising ways she'd try to pull you back in, because once you know these signs, you'll never fall for her. I'm totally fine. Act again. Listen closely, because this is the part almost everyone gets wrong. You pull away, and you assume she has just fine, like she has some kind of heartless robot who just flips a switch and moves on. You might even picture her out there, living her best life, not sparing you a second thought. But here's the truth nobody talks about. Silence messes with her mind in ways you wouldn't believe. And the story behind the scenes is way more dramatic and hilarious than you think. At first, she'll act tough. She might tell herself, I'm not going to text him. I'm over it. I don't care. She strut around. Maybe even update her social media with a glow-up selfie or two, just to prove to herself that she isn't phased. But behind closed doors, it's a whole different movie. She's pacing around, phone in hand, staring at your name in her contacts like it is an ancient artifact that suddenly holds the secrets of the universe. Her thumb hovers over the screen. Should she send a message? Should she hold out for another day? Maybe you'll text first. Maybe you won't. Maybe you're already talking to someone else. The silence is loud. It's absolutely deafening. Now, here's where things get interesting. Eventually, the silence gets under her skin. It's not the silence itself that makes her miss you. It's what happens next. She starts to break down her own walls, but in the sneakiest ways possible. She doesn't just text you and say, hey, I missed you. No, that would be too obvious. Instead, she sends something casual, like, hey, I saw this thing today and it reminded me of you. Or maybe she reacts to one of your old Instagram stories, a little ha-ha emoji, or a like on that vacation post from 3 months ago. To you, it might seem random, but trust me, it's all part of an undercover operation. She's dipping her toe in the water, seeing if you'll bite, testing the temperature of your attention. If you reply immediately, she might suddenly pull back, pretending she's busy. She doesn't want to look desperate. But if you keep things cool, short, or don't respond at all, that's when the real panic sets in. She'll check your profile, maybe stalk your stories, and try to decipher your every move. Are you seeing someone else? Are you happier without her? This is when her imagination really takes off. And let me tell you, it's like a Netflix suspense thriller in her head. You'll notice a sudden surge in her social media activity. Suddenly, she's posting more than ever, looking like she just stepped off the cover of a magazine, sharing cryptic quotes about lessons learned. And everything happens for a reason. Or posting throwback pics from the good old days when you two were together. There might be a sad song lyric here, a mysterious caption there. The goal: to get your attention without making the first move. Maybe she posts a photo with friends at your favorite spot or uploads a story from that place you both love. Every post is a chess move, and you're the king she's trying to. Sometimes she even try to make you jealous. She might post a picture with another guy, or tag herself at a party with someone who is just a little too close in the frame. She wants you to wonder, wait, is she moving on? But here's the thing. The more you don't react, the more it drives her nuts. She's watching your every move, waiting for you to slip up and show you care. If you give her nothing, she starts to feel like she's lost her power over you, and trust me, that's a feeling nobody likes. So what happens next? If she's still too stubborn to reach out directly, she'll activate her spy network, your mutual friends. Suddenly, they're telling you, hey, she was asking about you, wants to know how you're doing. But the real question she's dying to ask is he doing okay without me? She wants to know if you're struggling, if you're checking her social media, if you're missing her. But if she hears you're doing just fine living your life, not so much as glancing in her direction, that's when it stings the most. She expected you to be missing her, maybe even waiting for her to come back. Instead, you're out there unbothered, and that flips the whole script. Suddenly, she starts to wonder if she was ever that important to you. or if you've already found someone else. When her thoughts get the best of her, she might start showing up in places where she knows you'll be. Your gym, your coffee shop, that club you always go to subtly. She's there too, looking her absolute best and acting like it's just a coincidence. She might play it off, acting surprised to see you, but deep down, she's hoping you notice her, maybe even feel a twinge of jealousy or regret. It's all part of the game. Meanwhile, she's dropping little hints here and there about how she regrets losing you as time goes on. Nostalgia kicks in full force. She starts scrolling through old pictures and videos, watching your inside jokes, laughing at memories only the two of you would understand. Every little thing begins to remind her of a song on the radio, the smell of your cologne, a spot you used to visit together. It hits her all at once, and try as she might, she can't shake it off. The harder she tries to detach, the deeper she falls into the past, replaying every happy moment like a highlight reel. Soon, she's associating you with all the good times in her life, and the idea of letting go becomes almost unbearable. If she hasn't reached out by now, she might try to make you jealous in a last-ditch effort to get your attention. Maybe she posts a picture with another guy, or casually mentions to a mutual friend that she's dating someone new, knowing the news will get back to you. She might even flirt with someone in public just to see if you'll react. But here's the big secret. If she was really over you, she wouldn't feel the need to prove anything to you. The fact that she's putting on this show means she still cares deeply. If you act jealous or reach out, she'll know. She'll still has power over you. But if you stay calm, cool, and collected, the tables turn. The more she sees her tricks aren't working, the more frustrated she becomes. And that's when the tide truly shifts in your favor. Sooner or later, after all the games, the social media blitz, the cryptic messages, and the failed attempts to make you jealous, she reached her breaking point. That S when she finally does what she swore she wouldn't do. She reaches out directly. Maybe it's a casual, "Hey, how have you been?" or an accidental text that just so happens to land in your inbox. The truth is, she's been thinking about you nonstop, and now she can't hold it in anymore. The ball is in your court. How you handle this moment will determine what happens next. But here's another twist. Even if she tries to move on, she ends up comparing every guy she meets to you. She might tell herself she's ready to date again, so she downloads the apps, goes on a few dates, maybe even starts seeing someone new. But nothing feels the same. Every conversation feels forced. Every joke falls flat. And she keeps thinking, this isn't how it was with him. She might convince herself she just needs time. But the more she tries, the more obvious it becomes she's still not over you. She starts replaying your memories in her mind, wondering if she made a mistake by letting you go. The realization hits her. You were irreplaceable by now. She's living in the past more than ever. She finds herself scrolling through your old texts, watching the videos you took together, and even laughing at the inside jokes. Only you two understood. And the most interesting part, if she finally reaches out, it's not just because she misses you, it's sad because she can't stand the thought of not having you in her life anymore. She realizes she let go of someone who made her feel truly special, and now she's haunted by the idea that you might never come back. If this happens, you'll know for sure she misses you way more than she ever admits. So if you're ever second-guessing whether she's thinking about you, remember, actions speak louder than words. Silence is powerful, but only when you use it wisely. Stay in control, stay unbothered, and let her actions reveal the truth. When a woman really misses you, you won't have to wonder. Her behavior will tell you everything you need to know. And here's a little secret for you, just between us. If you want to keep her wondering, the best thing you can do is leave her with uncertainty. The longer she sits in regret, the more she starts to realize what she let go. At that point, she faces a choice. Swallow her pride and reach out, or risk losing you forever. So next time you pull away and wonder what's happening on her side, remember this story. Behind every strong, silent woman is a flurry of emotions, a dash of nostalgia, and maybe a little bit of Instagram stuff. She's not as unaffected as she seems, and chances are she's missing you more than you'll ever know. If this gave you a fresh perspective, stick around. There's a lot more to this story, and locking the secrets of the silent treatment might just change the way you look at relationships forever.